So I actually enjoyed watching A Quiet Place. It was suspenseful and had the right sort of tone from the get-go. It's even produced by one of my personal favorite guilty pleasure directors of today, Michael Bay. But this movie does a pretty good job of throwing you right into this post-apocalyptic world where everyone has to whisper or have to resort to sign language to communicate, because if they hear you, they hunt you. I absolutely adore how this movie just starts at day 89. No big build-up. I also love how this family works together and how their system of communication works. They have a real deaf daughter, and so they were already probably well-versed in sign language, and that's probably the reason why they survived this long, and hell, that's why we're watching a movie about them. Anyway, as much as I enjoyed this movie, there was one particular thing about this film that I hated. Like, I couldn't stand it. One little tiny directing choice in 3 particular scenes that could have changed the way we felt about the film. And that one thing that I can't stand is that concept. You see, this is a resolution to the film. You could even call it the twist. And sure, I didn't see it coming, and I was happy that these monsters had an Achilles heel. What I did not like, however, was where they chose to reveal such a crucial plot point. Now hear me out. They tell the audience right away that this will solve all your problems, and they do that in 2 other scenes. Once when they're in the corn mill, and for another time when the kids are trapped in the car, but this time it gets Jim from the office killed. Now, imagine the same scene, but instead of the audience hearing the ultrasonic wave, what if they saw the creature come really close to the girl, and it just starts spasming out? You'd be just as confused as the girl was in these 3 scenes. You mostly wouldn't suspect a thing other than something strange is up. And when we do get to the climax where she confronts the audiophilic creature, and she figures out that her hearing aid is what's messing with their heads, you've got yourself one cool climax. The problem here is not with the twist, but where they chose to reveal it. Another movie with a similar problem is Passengers. Great concept, lot of potential. A movie about humans on interstellar travel where hundreds of people are hibernating in their sleeping pods awaiting for their journey's destination. But Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence's sleeping pods malfunction and causes them to wake up 90 years too early. Sounds like a great premise, right? But instead, the movie chose to narrate the story like this. Chris Pratt's pod malfunctions, causing him to wake up, and out of loneliness, he overrides Jennifer Lawrence's pod, causing her to wake up too. And this happens in the first 30 minutes of the film. The audience has to now undergo 60 more minutes of dramatic irony, and it doesn't even pay off. What a great reveal it would have made if we found this out towards the end of the film, and not in the beginning or the middle.